Hey, Kano! How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. I'm about to earn some big platinum in Warframe. Let's go. Oh my goodness, I remember doing Warframe. I had... I've been like... I was grinding my ass off getting blueprints and then trading him off in the Warframe market for platinum. Woo-wee! That was some stuff. Like big money trading. Not to brag or anything, but I have like 200 platinum in my account. Anyway, ad's about to start in 12 seconds. So let's get that one over with, and I'll see you all after the ad break. Stream will officially start after the ad break. Studying sucks. I thought I was done with studying after
Emotional damage.
Hey Plastic, how are you? I think I just found an issue. Am I really okay? But if you think about it, am I?
I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
Hello there.
Let's see what kind of troll we can get.
Alright, I'm gonna Plastic. I might have to. I might have to time you out for that, Plastic. For just spamming audio. I need to make it so that like I don't know how to do that. Snad. Oh yeah, I forgot. Aha. Anyway, Plastic, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I stealth 20k points. Yeah, do you know why? Because at the end of the year, I was like, you know what? There's this whole backlog of channel point redeems that I could refund, and I just refunded them all. Yeah, I did, Kano. I was like, why isn't this boy? Why isn't this Kano? Why doesn't this Kano have the VIP? Like that Black Panther meme. Get this man a shield. No, get this man a VIP. Anyways, ad break ends in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Welcome back, everybody, for the ad break. Let's get ready to the Acer 30 Investigations 2. But it's going to be the new chapter. Yippee! If I hit continue, will it go to the next chapter? Yes, episode 4, beginning opening. Let's get right into it. For episode 4, a turnabout Forsaken. I hereby call this meeting to order. The Corrupt Council Committee. The committee is gathered here in the sight of the goddess of... Oh, whoops, I'm not reading too fast. The purpose of this hearing is to assess the professional competency of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Oh my god, it's... Okay, I thought my game froze for a second. I was like, are you... Why are you wearing that raincoat? Oh no, she falls off the building. She'll be fine. They don't kill off main characters. Stares at Mia. April 5th. High Prosecutor's Office. Offices. Room 1202. Please stop pacing, Detective. You're kicking up dust. But I swept the floor 3 times already! Let's sweep it a 4th. They're gonna take your badge, Mr. Edgeworth. How can you just stand there, cool as a cucumber? We don't know for certain that they will. Well, it sure seems like they mean to. Judge Cavell pretty much spelled it out. Truly, you are proving to be quite a threat to the Committee for the Prosecutorial Excellence. Well, you know, if the if the committee wasn't so fucking corrupt, then we wouldn't be a threat in the first place, you know? As such, you give me little choice but to report back on your continued transgressions. What transgressions? We are here to seek the truth. And if the truth leads to a fucking guilty verdict on the right person, who gives a fucking damn? Am I right, chat? No doubt you will be called to appear before the committee in due course. She said that I would be called to appear before the committee. Nothing more. Well, I don't care. I won't stand for it. What if we never get to work together again? I'd have thought you would welcome the prospect, Detective. After all, it would mean you could work with someone less problematic. Don't say that, sir. I've never heard anyone except that stupid committee say you're problematic. You're not just looking for an excuse, are you? To become a defense attorney, I mean. Imagine he turns into a defense attorney. Because I won't let you! You're the prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor! You hear? To become defense attorney, huh? The circumstances of my father's death set me on the path to becoming a prosecutor. But I'd only been interested in the law to begin with, thanks to my father as well, and his work as a defense attorney. Are you going to keep fighting crime as a prosecutor, or help people as an attorney? Something tells me you got a big decision ahead of you. One only you can answer. Are you listening, Mr. Edgeworth? I said I won't let you do this! Really, Detective? Give sentence? The judge should just give sentence someone just because, since the judge always has 50% chance of being right, since the defendant is either... That's so fucked up. What if they were innocent and they get hit with a guilty verdict? That's why we have that's why we have a jury sometimes. It's not all arbitration with the judge alone. Unlucky, I guess. Who knows, maybe the next prosecutor you work with might be a little more lenient with your salary assessments. Really? So, no more instant noodles? I mean, no! What are you saying, sir? I don't care about any of that stuff! You thought about it, didn't you? If only for a moment. We're busy in here! Come back later! It's probably the committee. Oh, wait! Wait, is that Mag... Okay, at first I thought that was Maggie Bird. But Maggie Bird has glasses, I believe. Is the prosecutor in? Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Look, pal, what part of we're busy don't you get? Wait outside and I'll be with you in a bit. Oh, that's not good. Your face is as red as a tomato. Red face, gritted teeth? Let's see. Yeah, I said we're busy. Wait, that's it. Stomach cramps, right? No need to worry. There's nothing an injection can't cure. Now roll up your sleeve for me. It won't hurt much. What the fuck is wrong with her? What the hell are you doing bringing injections into a prosecutor's office that, like, doubles as a detective, like, a police station? Hello? Who might you be? Oh, sorry, I totally forgot to introduce myself. The name's Needler, Florence Needler. Oh, I guess that's, I'm thinking Florence Nightingale and Needler as, like, she has needles. Or she's needling someone, or as in, like, poking and annoying people. We'll see. I'm a nurse at Hertz Hospital. Hertz. Well, nobody here is hurt, so... Are you sure you have the right room? Yeah, you're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? Wow, those are some deep furrows in your brow. Are you feeling alright? Suffering from a severe headache? I could give you an injection that'll... Bruh, why is your first instinct to get it, to do an injection? Hello? Huh? Oh, sure. Well, it's like this. I brought somebody to see you. Wait, right there. I'll go grab her. Wait. Hi. Hello, baby. My cat's meowing in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear her. Hi. You want treats? Wait for Grandma. Grandma gives you the treats. Just because you're sitting down doesn't mean you get treats automatically. So my mom taught my cat how to sit for treats, but like that's all that she knows to train her with. So my cat Unbi thinks that if she sits, she'll get treats. And I keep telling my mom to not spoil my cats too much, but she doesn't care. She keeps doing it anyways. So now my cat just sits down in front of us, like on purpose, like as soon as she knows that we're Gwen, Nell Gwen. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, how are you? Let me give you a shout out real quick. Hey Isaiah, how is everyone? I hope everyone's doing well. No. Hello world, hello to you too. It's been a while. I haven't spoken to many of the Sudoku community, but I hope everyone's doing well. Everyone, you should check out Nell Gwyn. They've been an awesome streamer. I sometimes sneak in to watch anonymously, but we met through the Sudoku community, and you know, they've been an awesome streamer. I truly enjoy your streams. But it has been a while from me from watching anyone's streams lately. But I hope you are doing well. And for everyone new, my name is SinVT. I am a variety VTuber. I play a lot of different games. My current fixation is on the Ace Attorney series. What else about me? I'm a Dream Entity VTuber. Basically, I hijack your dreams as sustenance. I think that's the current lore right now. I'm not exactly sure. I don't have a lore for myself. They're classics for a reason. Alright. And, Nell, since you got a raid and run, I know you're probably busy and you have, after stream rituals as well. So please go ahead, and thank you so much for dropping your community off with us. I truly appreciate it. And I also know, I know why they are called dumplings. That's because they make you take a dump. Anyways, to give everyone a quick recap from the beginning of stream, we are in the process of facing a committee to determine whether or not we're still gonna be a prosecutor as Miles Edgeworth. And we just got a kooky nurse barge in here threatening to inject all of us with strange concoctions. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, let's get back right into the game. You know? If she's here from a hospital, maybe it's a patient. Someone you cut down to size with your trademark rapier wit? What exactly is that supposed to mean? See? Right there, sir! When you glare when you glare at me like that, I lose the will to live! They do have a bit of a... I'm inject when I eat dumplings. Isaiah, I would suggest... I don't know, it might just be the dumplings don't agree with you, but normally I would suggest, heating it up a little longer, but I don't know if that might help you specifically. So I wish you the best of luck in eating those, because holy moly, your digestive system is gonna be completely empty. You don't want to send me to a hospital, do you? Surely he's exaggerating. After all, that's the look I always give him, and nothing's happened so far. Hello? Wait, is that Kay Faraday? Sorry to keep you fellas waiting. Well, thoughts? Yeah, isn't that Kay Faraday? But she's amnesiac. I eat bulldog all the time, but bulldog dumplings are so good, and they make you empty your stomach. Thoughts on what? You don't recognize me? There's something about her, something familiar. This had your name on it, so I thought just maybe. So you really did put someone in the hospital? Don't be. I'm gonna make dumplings. Excellent choice. You can always, okay, whenever you're making regular ramens, just as soon as you put in the noodles, you could probably put in the dumplings at the same time, and as long as the boil makes, like, as long as the noodles are boiling at the same time, when the noodles get, I know people like eating noodles al dente, and I do too, but when it comes to like adding dumplings into it, either you put them in a little bit earlier than actually putting the noodles in, or you put in at the same time and make the noodles a little bit softer. Also, my eyes are itching. I don't know why. Want spicy shin or normal shin? You always go for the spicy shin. Hello? But look, sir, your name's right there on the card. Public Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, plain as day. Be that as it may. I'm so sorry, what she's trying to say is she has amnesia. Amnesia? Yes, at least that's what they tell me. Her parents must be so worried about her. I bet they've only been getting around 8 hours of sleep each night. You gotta feel for them. What do you mean 8 hours? Do I though? Because that's quite a lot of sleep if you ask me. Same, man. 8 hours of sleep? You sign me the fuck up. Holy shit. I'm last cream carbonara for my girlfriend. I'm so mean. Wait, but the cream carbonara is like super light. It's not even that spicy. Why are you so mean? Why do you say you're mean when you're giving her like the non-spicy one? Whoa, tough break. But don't you worry, alright? Since you has card, that means you really must know Mr. Edwards somehow. So just sit back and we'll take it from here, right, sir? At the very least, we might be able to help you figure out your identity. Really? Will you? It's going to come down to what you remember, but yes. Now that's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. Don't worry, miss, you're as good as healed. Let's not get carried away here. I'm a prosecutor, remember? Not a miracle worker. Where do we even start? Do you remember your name, miss? Okay, we don't have a Kay Faraday profile. I'm so sorry. She's been like this since she came in yesterday. But she's only been in the hospital for a day. No way! That's amazing! How did you figure it out so fast? How can one person be so emotionally draining? They found her wandering around late last night and brought her in. I wanted to help out, so I went through her stuff to see what I could find. Did you find anything apart from my business card? Nothing with her name or home address. Oh, wait a second. She was wearing this. It's a pretty unique design, right? This pin. What the heck? That Yatagarasu pin. Does that mean... But it can't be. Kay, is it really you? Kay? Yakisoba is delicious, but it makes me sick. The flavor of yakisoba is a bit unique. You might have to get used to it, but I'm sorry that it's making you sick. Send it over here. I'll eat it all. It's you, isn't it, Kay? I'm Kay. Come on, Kay. You really don't remember? Look, it's me, Gummy. That's what you always call me. Gummy? But you're an adult. That's so rude. I don't really call you that, do I? I'm so sorry. I can't believe I feel so guilty now. What the heck happened to you? I've never seen you so polite. Being polite and sensitive, just not... Where's the Kay I know? You're nothing like her. I only got the one pack. One pack is $3, but you can get 5 for 8. Wait, they sell them at Walmart now? Bruh. Times change, man. Usually those stuff you can only get at like Asian supermarkets only. But now they're giving it to you. They're now giving it at Walmart too? Holy moly. Careful, detective. We wouldn't want her to get the wrong impression. You make it sound as if Kay isn't normally a polite or sensitive soul. Not that he's wrong exactly, but Chinese, 2X spicy, and carbonara at Walmart, that's it. That's still actually a lot. There's one that's called Mala. I don't know if... I know 2X spicy. 2X spicy is okay. It's not that good in terms of flavor. There was one called Mala flavor. It's so good. It's the hot pot flavor where it just numbs your mouth. But I don't like it all. I mean, that's fair. I'm also trying to cut down on carbs as well, cause my fatty liver enzymes is just off the charts. So what kind of person was I before? Well, first of all, your full name is Kay Faraday. You're bright, fun, and full of energy, and oh yeah, you're a great thief. A great thief? There's a little more to it than that, but yes. You generally steal other people's valuables from their dressers or vaults and... Steal? But that must be so awful for the people I took things from. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was a criminal. When do we get Sudoku streams again? I want to try to 100% TBW catalogs? Wait, what's a TBW catalog? Did I miss something during the bookworm? Oh, I don't think I've heard of the bookworm. Have I heard of the bookworm, chat? I forget everything a lot, so... Scary puzzles? Oh my lord. Maybe. Once I speed through this game, then maybe I'll start, coming back with, Sudoku, and, full rank with full rank. Ah. Maybe I lost my memory as some sort of punishment. That's terrifying, Isaiah. No. That's not what I meant at all. Sorry. don't think that did her much good, sir.
But it sure explains one thing. Look at all these gloves.
They're just the kind of person like that. Would wear. Wait until you see Japanese, sums too. What? Sorry. I'm responding to DMs in my Discord. Like...
This? It's what she was wearing when they found her. But we had to get her to change out of it and put on some hospital clothes, so that's why I have them.
There's something on this part. Did it have something to do with how Kay lost her memory? I'll send the outfit over to forensics later and see what they can figure out. Please do, detective.
Boy, they really are some thiefy clothes, huh? I'm a criminal.
You may be a great thief, but you never committed a crime in your life. Rest assured, you are no criminal.
If you say so.
Perhaps we'd better leave it there for now.
Sorry, I wish I could remember who you are. How do we know each other exactly?
Well, that is... You're Prosecutor Edgeworth's assistant!
I am? So a prosecutor is the head of some sort of great thief network then?
No, not quite. We lost Kay 2 days ago. Perhaps you should try to figure out what she's been doing since then. Was a pin the only item on her person you received during your sneak work?
There were a few other things, but I doubt any of it will be much use to.
I'll be the judge of that. Could you please show them to us?
Well, alright then. In no particular order, I present...
A jamming ninja mask? Was she at a show or something? A letter. And it's addressed to Kay. Next, a ticket stub. Finally, a fake flower! The kind people like to spruce up their bathrooms with, too! It's a corsage, detective. And they're usually worn by women.
And that's that! So, anything useful in there?
Kinda hard to tell. Frankly, I'm not really seeing a connection between any of them. I should take a closer look at each piece later when I have the chance. What about now? We don't have it. Or now. This is bad. How do we get Kay's memories back?
Well, first off, I want to look at the thing.
Don't worry, I'll make sure you get your precious thing back, Rosie. Who's Rosie? Big building, viewing platform, entry ticket. April 4, so that was yesterday. 7/28 as a student, $6. Today of purchase, non-refundable. Okay. That's it? That's all you have to show me? You can't just let her stay like this forever. Calm down, detective. I have an idea. You do? I knew you'd come to the rescue, sir. So, what is it? Look closely at the ticket stub.
Oh, it's for the viewing platform at the top of the big building.
Big building? You know the place?
Everybody knows it, silly. It's the hottest date spot in town. They say that if a couple holds hands while they're up there, they'll stay together forever.
This is yesterday. registered, and the ticket is only valid on the date specified. Plus, it's a stub. That means she used it, right? Exactly. I think it's a distinct possibility. Well, shall we go see what we can find? Now? Just like that? The only way to figure out how Kay lost her memory is to retrace her steps. But what about your thing with the committee? It's not for a little while yet. We have time.
Great, so can I leave Kay with you?
That would be for the best, but you don't mind, do you, Kay?
Oh, of course not. Thank you. Alrighty then, back to work I go. If you need anything, feel free to give me a holler at Hertz Hospital, okay? I can come running with a Syringer 3 wherever you might happen to be.
No thank you. I doubt we'll be needing that particular service. No thank you. I'm not afraid of needles. But I would definitely be afraid if a woman ran at me with 3 needles in her hand, ready to inject me. Yes, of course. Right? Who wouldn't be afraid if a woman just runs at you mad dash with 3 needles in her hands, ready to inject you? Probably all at the same time. Kind of that it's like that scene from fucking Jigsaw, the shitty one, the one where it's all in the past and the present at the same time with the doctor military guy who swapped out Jigsaw's X-rays on accident, which was so stupid. So according to this pamphlet, the big building's 50 stories high. It's all offices inside, so the viewing platform up top is the only part that's open to the public. Here, this one's for you, sir. They were handing them out for free in the ticket area. Very kind of you, detective. Oh, I thought he was giving us a ticket for free. Alright, I think it's time we headed inside.
Look out, the big building! It's about to fall!
What? We gotta do something!
No, please, I'm begging you, stop!
It's no good. Without fresh milk, my thoughts aren't getting through to him. What the fuck? What's happening here? What's going on with the building? Just stay calm and talk to me, kid. Cut! Cut!
I'm so sorry, we're shooting a movie. So could you,
yes. I thought as much. Forgive our intrusion. We'll get out of your way, detective. Oh, sorry. Really had me there for a second. Yeah, whatever. Hey, director guy, can we take 5? I can't work under these conditions.
I'm so sorry. Sorry. Oh gosh.
Wait!
Isn't this girl from the first few games? So they stopped the building from falling down? That's good.
I wish we had time to explain, but maybe later. Come along, you two. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Wait, what's her name? The movie girl. Movie assistant, the Phoenix. Right. She had round glasses too. What the fuck? Why am I saying why is this showing movie assistant? Oh no, I'm talking about the film assistant. Oh, you dumbass AI. Maybe Google will know. No. Character, Phoenix, right, movie producer character? Not Salmonella. I'm thinking of the fucking other the girl. Not D Vasquez. The D Vasquez is the fucking the mafia woman. God damn it! I'm trying to remember. It's from the Turnabout Samurai. What's her face? Characters. Yeah, no. It's the same character. I just need to remember her fucking name. Hold on. Yeah, it's the one with the powers. Where the hell is the character? Like, is there a characters list? I'm trying to look for a characters list because I remember the movie producer, the assistant girl, Penny Nichols. Penny Nichols. That's her. That's her. Let me. I need to know. I need to know that she makes a cameo in. I need to know she makes a cameo. This is in the. Oh shit! This is actually spoilers. I don't want to. Let's not look at that. But yes, she is here. Aha! Whoa! Get a load of that view. Feel the sun on your face.
The wind. It's very strong here.
That's okay. You just stand behind me or Mr. Edgeworth here. We're both more than big enough to keep the breeze away. Figure for yourself. Well, okay. Does this place bring back any memories?
I'm not sure. Have I really been here before?
Perhaps simply encouraging her to talk. Hey, please. Any thoughts or feelings that come to mind might be a clue we can use.
Alright. I don't know if this will be any of any help at all, but I still can't be sure if I've even been here before. It's so high up and the wind is so strong. It's terrifying. I don't remember. I just don't remember anything. It's no good. I'm so sorry.
No dice, huh?
I'm sorry. I feel so useless.
Hold on.
I know I'm supposed to have all these memories, but I just can't remember.
You have amnesia, Kay. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Listen, sir, maybe just this one, try not to be so intimidating, okay?
Or at the very least, don't use your trademark glare on her.
Nobody asked for your opinion, detective.
Still can't be sure if I've ever been here before. I mean, you have. So high up and the wind is so strong, it's terrifying. I don't remember, I just don't remember anything.
Hold it!
Nothing is coming to mind, then just take a look around. Do you recognize anything? Anything at all?
Let's see. Ah, cherry blossoms.
Go on.
I was standing under the cherry tree. Yes, I was trying to stay out of the rain. It was raining, I remember now. And there was a red something.
So it was raining. She was underneath the cherry tree.
How do you not know? Okay, wait, but Edgeworth, weren't you here as well? Wouldn't you know if it was raining or not?
What?
Was it something I said?
No, but if you could add that to your testimony, we can explore further. I'm going on the journey, I think something red. Viewing platform. Tree stand.
Hold it!
There's something red. Can you tell me any more about it?
I'm not sure. It was just a red thing. That's all I can say.
What can we see nearby? The concession stand over there, perhaps?
A stand. A red concession stand. Yes, I think that was it. Somebody was walking towards me from beyond it.
And then what happened?
Then, I'm sorry.
That's alright, if you could just add what you've told us to your testimony. There's someone walking towards me from beyond the concession stand.
Hold it!
What did... And the stand in question is the one behind you, correct?
That's right, I remember the red color, and the person walking towards me from beyond it. I saw it all from under the cherry tree.
The person, could you not see their face? Or did you simply not know who they were?
I'm sorry, I'm just not sure.
All we have to go on is a person walking towards her from beyond the concession stand. And the fact that she saw this from beneath the cherry tree. Concession stand. What if it... Could it be Rosie? Or the Rose...
is a pin K always wears, shaped like the mark of the Yatagarasu, and very eye-catching indeed. I can't imagine any thief other than K would want to wear it. Okay, well that's it. Well, I would at least a pin's still in use, like can be used.
Objection!
Could it be? I see a man in red. He has these deep lines in his brow. He's putting on a lot of pressure on me. Wait. Oh. I'm not so sure that piece of evidence has anything to do with their statement, sir. Walkie-talkie from it's beyond the concession stand. Wait, what if we? Wait, there's okay. So if I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to present this for because if they came from beyond the concession stand, that's not possible because that's from beyond the edge. So let's just submit.
Objection!
Yeah, there we go. The music stopped. You say that you saw someone over there beyond the stand, and that they were walking towards you? Yes, I can see them getting closer. Are you sure it wasn't a ghost? No, it was a person. I'm sure of it. But from where you were standing, anyone you saw from the other side of the concession stand would have to have been floating in midair, hundreds of feet above the ground. So how on earth could it have been a person? I'm not lying, I promise. Somebody read the stand? Somebody read, and they were on the other side. They were walking toward me, getting closer. And closer. And then they... Kay, what's the matter? Wait, whatever it is, it can't hurt you. I was pushed, and I fell by a person in a red raincoat. A person in a red raincoat who could walk on air, who supposedly pushed her off of the building. Attention everyone! Please stay right where you are. What's wrong, officer? I'm Detective Gumshoe. Mind filling me in? Yes, sir. A body has been discovered here in this building, sir. A body? Whose body, exactly? Not sure, but we're still working on it. But what we do know is that the victim is a young woman, and that her name is Kay. What the blazing? So fake Kay? Fake K Verde. Fake K Verde. That's not K. That's not K at all. She does look like that woman from the first game. What's her name? First Phoenix
Next, right head prosecutor. What's her name? God damn it. Fucking DuckDuckGo sometimes is not as powerful as Google. Not Lana Sky. What is she? Wait, it is. Okay, so Lana Sky is who I'm thinking of. That's who she reminds me of. Lana Sky. I don't think that's her though. Wait, this room. Officer, isn't this? Yes, sir. This is the trial chamber of the Committee for the Prosecutorial Excellence. So it's here. So it's here now. I knew that they'd moved out of the prosecutor's building, but I had no idea that they'd come here. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, and Kay too. How are you all doing? Is Kay feeling any better? We heard there was some kind of incident. I'm sorry, but who might this be? This is my grandma. Hold on one second. Name's Hilda Hertz, Sonny. And who the heck might you be? It's a pleasure to meet you. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, at your service. Nurse Needler, your grandmother's name Hertz. Is she... Yup, she's the director of Hertz Hospital. This woman is the head of a hospital. Don't you old folk in me, you damn reprograde. How did she do that? Whoa, sounds like you're kind of a big deal, man. Well, that's not not wrong. Not wrong at all. Oh, him? He's the one looking after the girl. The one with amnesia. Seems like Dr. Hertz is a bit of an introvert. Want me to fix those brow furrows of yours, Sonny? Oh, there's no fixing those, man. They're downright incurable. You sure you want me to say that, Grandma? Well, alright then. Now, I don't get a dang thing more to say, none of ya. You go about your business, you hear? As long as that business don't involve messing with a deceased body, I got work to do. Wait, please, Not a dang thing, I tell ya. Hey, you can't talk to us like that. What gives you the right, huh, pal? Oh, didn't I mention Grandma's also a coroner? She's in charge of this case, which means... Yow! Which means exactly that. What do you mean, exactly what? How am I supposed to know? She said it, not me. Huh? It's like I'm trapped in a comedy routine I can't escape. Well, we've got a body to be looking at. Catch you later, gang, and take care. Yeah, why does she look like Lana Sky, bro? It doesn't matter, as long as we have permission to investigate. What does it matter? It matters a bunch, sir! What will you do now, Mr. Edgeworth? Examine the scene of the crime, of course. What kind of prosecutor would I be if I didn't? Alright, let's get to work. That person over there is called Kay, right? Surely that means I can't be the Kay you know. That's what we're looking to figure out. But don't worry. You're the Kay we know. I'm certain of it. Thanks. A Kay who lost her memory, and a victim who shares your name. Both meaning their respective fates here at Big Building. No doubt this case will be the key to restoring our Kay's memories. I stake my life on it. Ah, I love it. Okay. Can I look at the body, please? Thank you. Normus. No, I'm not looking at the. I want to look at the body, not the fucking circular cable. Wait, what did he say? Didn't he say Knights of the Brown Table? Go with normal and spicy Shin Ramen? Ooh, that sounds tasty. I fucking love Shin Ramen, man.
Shin Ramen is like the top tier. I'm sorry, but we're kind of busy right now. Grandma's still looking at the body.
You stay the heck out of my way, you hear?
So could you give us a few more minutes? Of course, we'll come back and examine the body ourselves later after she's done. Dude, it's so expensive though. $10 for four packs. Yeah. So, huh? I'm glad the hearing got delayed, but I wish it wasn't because someone died. Although it would have been that much harder to investigate had my badge been taken away. The best thing I can do right now for all parties involved is get the truth behind this incident. Okay, have I talked to everyone and everything? Okay. I'm just gonna skip over this dialogue. I should throw 3 cheese in it. Oh my god, that reminds me. I had... Oh no, I already said it the other day, but... I put some mozzarella cheese on my buldak. Oh, it was so good. Wait. More bookshelves, okay. Your actual job with the same level of rigor. Okay, blood here. But more importantly, the blood. More importantly, the blood. Game. More importantly, the blood. There we go. There's a pool of blood here at the foot of the statue. Judging about I say this is where the victim was killed. But the body is on that table behind us, sir. How come? Well, obviously our killer staged it there. Okay. Wow, this one big statue. What is it even for? It's just more flavor text about the goddess of justice. I looked over to the side chat and I saw cheese and I almost said goddess of cheese. I was like, man, the goddess of cheese would be good right now. I don't know about Halik, but Larry is definitely an eccentric. Okay, I think that's all there is to see in this area for now. More books. Quite the... There's more heavy lifting to be done. Yeah, I mean, I was joking, sir. I can't be carrying yourself 50 flights of stairs. I have a real job to do. Okay, I think we looked at everything. What about you? Tell me about the security. Give me a block of cheddar, but I don't like cheddar. Ooh. Is it like the hard block cheddar? In this case, the person who discovered the body would have been a member of the committee. They found him when they arrived at today's hearing. Oh, that's it. Sorry to intrude. It's probably Gavel. No, it's Francisca! Who are... Huh? What's that, Grandma?
I know that voice anywhere. That's Von Karma's little girl.
Oh, so you two know each other. It has been too long, Grandma Hertz. And you as well, Ms. Edgeworth. Was still in the package. I had to block a monster. What is she doing here? Francisca Von Karma. She is the daughter of Manfred Von Karma and a prosecutor like myself. These days she's mainly been working with Interpol, though I thought she was supposed to be abroad. Oh, don't look so surprised. Where my investigations lead, I follow. No matter where in the world that might be. Which means that there must be some kind of international angle to this case, yes? You know full well that I've been pursuing a certain smuggling ring. And that I won't rest until it has been destroyed and its ill-gotten goods recovered. So the smuggling ring is involved then. That information is to be shared on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. I don't know what my accent is, chat. I really don't. Miss Von Karma, was it? Grandma wants to tell you something.
I'm about done here. Scene's all yours.
In that case, we'd like to examine the body ourselves too, if you wouldn't mind.
I mind plenty. I remember where I heard about you, you dang varmint. Don't need no soon-to-be ex-prosecutor messing the place up. Go on, get!
Just remember, it's not me saying this stuff, okay? Please, Granny, it's important.
Who you calling Granny, little missy?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I didn't want to have to do this, but, Francisca, I need you to add us to this investigation. We have to see that body up close or we'll never learn the truth of what happened to Kay. As in, Kay Faraday. Please, you gotta help us out here. Kay needs us. I don't know what you are up to, but very well. I was like a weird German-Russian accent. You won't regret it. Of course, I expect to receive a full explanation when I grill you later. We owe you, sir, big time. I wasn't talking to I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy. Ah! I never missed that. Well, Grandma Hutz, will you allow them to examine the body?
I ain't about to say no to an international big shot like yourself, hun. But are you sure about this?
Yeah, I agree with Grandma. Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure? Of course I'm sure. It's my prerogative to judge the whole world in my name. That's just common sense. An extremely arrogant sort, perhaps.
Suit yourself, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, you heard her. Try not to get fired, okay? Don't worry. It'll take a lot more than this to ruin my reputation should things turn sour. Unlike me, who's on the verge of losing my badge. Yay! Now we can look at the dead body! First off, the candle. I want to look at the candlestick. Well, one thing's for certain. This isn't Kay. She doesn't even look like her. I think we knew that already, Detective. Our Kay's standing over there, right after all. The victim looks to be in her 30s. She's wearing a white suit. Could she be at work? Could be she worked in one of the offices here in the building. Perhaps. But for now, she remains unidentified. The question is, why did the police seem to think her name was Kay? I must scour the scene and inspect everything. First off, the candlestick. I think this could be the murder weapon? A 3-armed candelabrum? Oh. The victim suffered the same number of puncture wounds on the chest. Puncture wounds that could have well been made by 3 spikes. A candelabrum? Album? Not quite. Detective, a candelabrum. Candle holder, in other words. Ah, gotcha. That reminds me. I forgot to pay my electricity bill once a while back, and I had to live by candlelight for a whole month. Who does that in this day and age? Okay, I want to look at her hand. See, she suffers a serious burn to her hand at some point. You think it has something to do with how she died? No, this scar's too old for that. I would imagine it happened some time ago. She's holding something. Oh, she's holding something. Detective, could you open her hand for me? Yes, sir, right away. What is that? Wait, I know. It's a loyalty card, probably from a store. Chow! It's a key card. Why, sir? Why? The question we should be asking is, what does it open? There's something pinned to the jacket here. Piece of magenta fabric. Whatever it was, it looks like it was torn off pretty roughly. The victim's hair is caked with blood. Looks like she was hit with something, huh? Unfortunately, it's too early to say for certain. Perhaps an answer will turn up as we investigate further. It doesn't look as if there's anything in the chest pocket. Oh. Nothing except this hole right here. He goes pierced by something sharp. And you can keep your coins in there now. They fall right out. Have you ever heard of a change purse, detective? Sure have, sir. It's another word for a pocket, right? I give up. Your white jacket with the deep red stain on its lapel. This jacket, the buttons are on the wearer's right-hand side. What's so weird about that? Buttons always go on the right, no? Not in women's clothes. Traditionally, the buttons will be on the left. I always say, sir, you sure know your stuff. This is common knowledge, detective. Nothing else seems amiss. Wait, what's this in the pocket? A pair of gloves. Also white. They don't seem to be soiled in any way. I imagine they must have belonged to the victim. I can't check out the bloody hand? Okay. This book! That's Kay's promise notebook. It's where she wrote down all the promises she made to her dad. I haven't seen this in a while. Indeed. Everything to never go anywhere with a stranger. With even people you don't know, never cry in front of strangers. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. Oh, I just remembered something Detective Bad told me a few years back. He said something precious to Kay had disappeared from the station. Oh shit! Oh shit! Pepita de la Gente. Hello, thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a quick shout out. Hello, Pepita. Let me give you a follow as well. Thank you. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you doing? What were you playing? And how are you? Hello, Human Entertainment. Welcome, welcome. Everyone, welcome to the stream. My name is SinVT. I am a Dream Entity VTuber. I play a variety of games. My current hyper focus right now is Ace Attorney. And we are playing... No! I have heard great things about Dispatch. How did you like it? And we are playing no. Yeah. Ad break, no. How dare you do this to me? So for everyone, that's quite timing for the ad. Yes, I know. I had to, I'm going to play again, see if I get another ending. That sounds great, Pepita. I dropped you a follow, by the way. I'll be able to... So, currently, as I was saying, before I was interrupted by ads, my current hyperfixation is, Ace Attorney, and currently, and right now, we are playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Chapter 4. If to catch everyone up, we just, our friend Kay Faraday has amnesia, and we just found a dead body with Kay's notebook. Okay, ad break is ending in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back from the ad break, everyone. I am so sorry that timing happened. That was the best timing and the worst timing I have ever seen in my entire life. Best timing because it cut me off so perfectly, and the worst timing because it was right at the raid. I am so sorry, raiders, but welcome to the stream. I truly appreciate you, Pepita. Did I pronounce your name right, Pepita de la gente? I do it all the time. But thank you so much for sharing your community with us. Thank you so much for rating. I truly appreciate it. If you need, the last name is close. I'm sad. We were close, but you know what? Considering that I suck at even speaking English, I'll take it as a win. But Pepita, if you need to raid and run, I totally understand. If you need to do some post-stream ritual, everyone has it. I have it. I can't spell it most of the time. Oh my. But go ahead and do so. Thank you so much for dropping your community off with us. I will do my best to entertain them. So, yeah. So right now we just discovered a dead body inside the committee building. The committee that's supposed to be deciding whether or not we keep our prosecutor badge. And I have some thoughts about this already. My first thought is, was that this dead body looks like another character from the old. It's amazing how it went from one ADHD VTuber to another. Yes, I get so distracted so easily. I am so sorry. But that's what you get. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get one ADHD VTuber into another ADHD VTuber. It's gonna be a great time. So, here are my. I'm on the spectrum myself. Excellent. We love it. We love this. We love the spectrum here. We're all on the spectrum here. So, here's my initial thoughts on this case already. This person looks like Lana Skye from the first game, but is obviously not her. My second thought is, looking from the evidence, this person is Rosie. I don't know who Rosie is yet, but let's see why she was killed, shall we? What? Evidence went missing from police custody. Wait, what? Detective Bad said he looked for it everywhere. Oh, wait. But no dice. Sorry, I accidentally turned on autoplay. I don't know how I turned on autoplay, but you there. What do we know about this notebook, officer? The victim was holding it when they found her, sir. It was the only thing with any kind of name on it at the time. So that's how she became Kay. Talk about a red herring. Still doesn't explain how she ended up with it, though. If only we had a few more leads on the victim's true identity. I'm telling you, it's Rosie. I'll make sure you get your precious thing back. We're talking about the notebook. Okay, so we're gonna deduce here. This is obviously the corsage from Kay's inventory. Judging by this appearance, I'd say that the flower Kay was carrying or originally belonged to the victim. Yeah, now that you mention it, it does look like it's made out of the same fabric. Indeed. Let's make a closer comparison. Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate.
Swallowed some water.
So I've gotten these gallon jugs of water that I have with me at all times. This is my hydration station, chat. A full gallon of water just to like drink from whenever hydrate. It only makes sense to play both. I appreciate it, Humane. Oh wait, Pepita, if you're still here, or Humane, if you can answer for Pepita, how did you find me? I'm curious, cause like y- before I wanted to make this like a career thing, but now that I've graduated from college and I'm actively searching for a job, I want to make this a hobby now. So I'm very much loosey goosey about everything again. So that also includes that it also, like okay, sorry. My train of thought went away for a second. I had to reinstall Windows, so all of my OBS stuff went away. Like OBS settings went away. So like, uh, it was just perfect timing, I guess. That me getting back into streaming, also coincided with me having to reinstall and lose everything from OBS. So like, I feel like having a much more casual stream instead of like a whole wide production actually makes it more have a hobby feel, because I felt stressed out. I could not do it. So I'm happy. I saw your pretty derby stream somewhere. Oh my god, you saw my Uma Musume stream? That was a while back. That was last month, because I did one run of Uma Musume, because I was thinking that it would be a good one to do while training for the cup, I believe. Hashire, Hashire, Uma Musume. Na 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 na. Hashire, Hashire, Uma Musume. Oh, did you know, guys? I have chat. I have like half of the lyrics for Umapoi Densetsu. Like not memorized, but like uh learned. That's how into it I am. But yeah, Uma Musume is my another hyper focus. I play Uma Musume on my phone, uh, which it was really funny. Chat. My IRL friend group, they were not gonna they did not know about Uma Musume getting a global release, and then like I had not like I had it pre-installed like the day before the global release actually came out, and as soon as it came out, we were about to eat at Texas Roadhouse. So we're just bunch of like 20 like late 20s people waiting for our dinner at Texas Roadhouse. And wait, not no. No. It's worse. It was a fancy Italian restaurant. So we were waiting at a fancy Italian restaurant, and like the game just came out, and I was like, I'm playing this. And they got curious about it, and I got them hooked onto it. I thought it was like funny. I recognized your that's amazing. Humane. But you know how like it's crazy how things turn out, right? So it becomes a small world, and it like somehow like you found me through an Uma Musume stream, and then now suddenly you're here again through a different raid. I truly appreciate you coming by, and I think I have the VOD on YouTube, so I could just I'll just look at it again. It's just and reminisce. Oh gosh, so I got my friends hooked onto Uma Musume. Like half of the whole friend group is into Uma Musume. I got me like two friends who partially wail for Kita-san Black, a friend who wailed for uh oh he actually oh Okay. Then I must be complete. I was completely wrong. But th- but I'm so glad that you came by anyways. Even though I didn't know, even though I didn't see you, I truly appreciate it. Uh, yeah. I have a friend who wailed for Super Creek, Fine Motion, and Wit and Nice Nature, and I'm just looking at him. It's like, gosh, dang, bro, it's just a game. All you had to do was just invest in Kita-san Black, and that was it. So like he spent more money than us in it. But yeah, that's the state of my friend group right now. I know at least like 7 of us who play Uma Musume, and we have a group chat. We have a group chat on Facebook talking about Uma. Like talking about a lot of other games, because like we talk about Uma Musume, Grand Blue Fantasy, which is another side games game. We talk about a lot of card games like Magic the Gathering. At least they do, because I couldn't get myself into it. Gundam, the Gundam trading card game, occasionally the Vanguard trading card game, the Pokemon trading card. These guys are card. I can't say card sharks because that's a different term. That's a different meaning. But like they are like trading card game addicts, and I know some of these people who actually make it to nationals, and it's crazy. It's crazy how good they are, and I'm happy to have met them. And now they are now in the Uma Musume rabbit hole with me. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled program. If the flower belonged to the victim, it was your plan all along. It is, because like I totally wanted to play Uma Musume back when it was released in Japan in like 2021, I believe. But I couldn't understand Japanese. I downloaded it on my phone. I couldn't understand Japanese. I kept on doing failed trainings because I didn't understand what the heck was going on. And I was like, this makes me sad. I hope it gets a global release soon. And it got a global release, and I'm so happy. And, like there's a lot of global attention on it. They just finished the Arimakinen. They finished the Arimakinen last month. The first race of the year was won by was it for well no, not Forever Young. Oh no, chat. The first race in January was won by Happy Meek. And it's not the Uma Musume Happy Meek. The horse Happy Meek was named after the Uma Musume, not the other way around. So like on the year of the horse, our Uma Musume, our OC, won his first race for the first time in forever, in 2 years, I guess. And then Forever Young, who won the Breeders' Cup last year, won the Japanese like Horse of the Year, like 3 different awards. Good on Forever Young. We got Psy Games sponsoring the I think it was American Oaks. Was it the American Oaks? Yeah. Psy Games sponsored the American Oaks this year, and I believe I do believe that the Psy Games is also sponsoring the Kentucky Derby, so we're getting more national attention towards Uma Musume, which is so funny. Well, I say funny, but I'm excited and happy and amazed at it. This implies a connection between the victim and Kay Faraday. Furthermore, it appears that the flower was torn off with considerable force. Kay Faraday was involved in the incident somehow, and based on what we're seeing here, we may have no choice but to treat her as her main suspect. What? There's no way she could have done this. I can't even begin to imagine it. There isn't a murderous bone in her body. Nevertheless, we lack the evidence to disprove such an assertion. Aw, poor Kay, dude. She's all beat up and from the hospital. She even got a broken thingy, man. Let her be. For the moment, we're simply considering all the possibilities. Isn't that right, Miles Edgeworth? For better or worse, yes. Okay, I think that's it. For this. Okay, maybe we can talk to Francesca. Notice anything? I guess murder in the trial chamber of the Committee for Prosecutorial is excellent. This is serious. I did you the favor of allowing you to investigate further. I'll be expecting results. And you'll get them. Would I still be here if I didn't think I could deliver? Come to me again. Think of it. Why were you here in the first place? So she doesn't know I was summoned for the committee. That's a long story. Longer than the nighttime. And deeper than the sea. How about we save Mr. Edgeworth the trouble and I'll tell you now? On second thought, I don't care why you're here. What's important is that we solve the case in front of us. Agreed? Wholeheartedly. Wait, but you're the one who has in the first place, sir! What's that saying again? Live first, think later. Can't you make it the other way? Just me! What are you doing here, Francisca? I thought you were working abroad on something with Interpol. Wouldn't you like to know? That's top secret, and I have neither the need nor the obligation to tell you. Anyway, never mind that. There is a prosecutor in charge of this case. Not that I know if he's been assigned, but I was hoping they'd take up the legwork from me. Ah, it might be Eustace Winter. Yes, they haven't even bothered to show up. What in the world could they be doing? Ow! I'm not the prosecutor's keeper, sir. It's hardly fair to whip people who don't deserve it, Francisca. What use is the whip if you don't use it, And who better to use than anybody who isn't giving 110%? I may not know who's been assigned yet either, but I 110% feel for them already. Alright, you and Dr. Hertz. Gonna help them notice that you seem to be acquainted with Dr. Hertz. How very astute to you, Miles Edgeworth. Yes, I know her. Once upon a time, never mind. She doesn't seem too keen to talk about it. Perhaps I'd better leave it for now. Okay, what happened, sir? What happened? Oh my god. Yeah! Only a foolish fool foolishly pries into another person's business. Now hold your tongue, Scruffy, or you'll get more than mere tongue lashing. It's a bit late for that. Spare the bit. Spoil the child. A vape in time says 9. Didn't you go to school, you this wonder? Yes, it seems that leaving it alone was the right choice after all. Okay. Anything else? Can I talk? What about I can talk to the doctors? You kids want something? There's Abler. Could you tell me a little more about your relationship with Dr. Hertz? Sure. Let's see. Well, I've lived with her since I was little. If I got lost while I was playing, she'd come looking for me till the sun went down. If I fell over and grazed my knees, she'd watch over me until I found the strength to pick myself up. That's a quite harming tale. And once I became a nurse, I stuck a needle in the wrong place. She'd say, "Not there, you bonehead, there!" And then she'd pull it right out and ow! Yow! I felt that, pal. Can we stop talking about needles now? Anyway, so yeah, I can do any kind of nursing thing I need for Grandma now. Thank you. That was a very thorough answer indeed. Even if the story didn't end on a heartwarming note, it's nice that they share such a close bond, I suppose. Okay, what about you examining the body? Caused me taking seconds to get it right every time, huh? What do you know about coronary, you big galoot? You don't know the first dang thing! Ouch! You'll have to forgive the detective, Dr. Hertz. I'll make sure he learns not to say such presumptuous things. As if I care.
Now you shut your pie hole and listen, Mr. Smarty Pants. Finding that causes death correctly in seconds is my bread and butter. Which is why the one thing that gets my goat worse than anything is folks getting in my danged way. I think that's all she wanted to say. Satisfied? Absolutely. Thank you very much. All we want to do is examine the body for clues. We'll do the best to stay out of your way. I imagine it's because of how seriously Teach takes her work that she reacts so colorfully to us. Earth Hospital is the finest medical institution in the land. It would have to be with Grandma in charge. How about it? You look like you could use some R&R. You sure do. And you're in luck. We got us an empty suite or two with fancy hot tubs and all right now. Thank you. As you can see, we're in perfectly fine health. We won't be needing a room at the hospital. Yup, fit as fiddles and strong as oxes. That's our motto, right, sir? It may be yours, Detective, but I like to think I have a little more going for me than that. That doesn't matter. Hertz Hospital welcomes a hale and hearty too. Have you played all the previous Ace Attorney games before this one? I have played 1 through 5. By the time we were about to finish number 5, the one with Simon Blackquill, this series came out for Steam. So I took a pause on that to finish this, and then I took a hiatus for 1 year for college, and then now I'm back. Now once we finish this, we'll be back on playing number 6. Are healthy? So what? Stay anyway. Campaign is in full swing and going great. Not sick or injured? That's nice. Your room is half the price. That's actually kind of cool. A hotel hospital. This is a one-time offering, you know. How about it? Come stay at the happiest hospital in town. A hot tub does sound pretty good. And half price. This might be too good to miss. Seriously, Detective? Okay. I've talked to everyone. I looked at everything. What about you? How's the investigation going, officer? To tell you the truth, I've forgotten all about the work and decided to focus on daydreaming. They say if you think in pictures instead of words, it's really good for the right side of your brain, so... Let's see if I have any puzzle pieces. Oh. So this person is a committee member? I imagine that the victim's keycard probably grants access to this room, wouldn't you? Let me go find out, sir. Oh. I'm back! They found some details on that keycard in the security system. It's for this room, just like you said. So the victim was able to enter and exit this chamber freely. Assuming that the keycard actually belonged to her, yes. Indeed. Ah, that was all? It seems we're no closer to discovering the identity of our victim. Then, am I really Kay? Can you really be sure? Of course we're sure. What are you talking about? Thank you. And that person lying there? Is someone you may have murdered, but it's all we can say for now. No! There's no way she did it! Isn't that right, sir? Indeed. I don't believe the Kay we know could have done something like this. You're becoming a few salty, my Zedgeverse. Well, look who it is again. Oh, hey! Well, look who... Sorry, let me get my Eustace Winter voice again. Because I'm like 100,000% sure it's Eustace. Well, look who it is again. I know that voice. With a winning smile and a #1 name in the business, it is I, Prosecutor Eustace Winter! Ah, bitch. Please forgive the intrusion. Step away from that body, Edgeworth. I didn't call for you, and I don't need you. This case is mine. It's what the victim would have wanted. Great job switching to all these voices. I like to give all these unique voices. It's fun for me. It's fun to voice act, even though I'm an amateur. You
Knew the victim? So it really is her. But be not afraid, everyone, for the goddess of justice will guide us to the truth. She sure will! Now that I'm here, everything is going to be alright. Whoever did this will live to regret it. I'll show them. Yee! Miles Edgeverse, who is this imbecile? Why am I getting the death glare? I've got nothing to do with him. Franziska von Karma, I presume. My apologies. I should have introduced myself sooner. Verity Gavel, at your service. And the deceased in this case is... Rosie Ringer, attorney at law, and a member of the Committee for the Prosecutorial Excellence. I see. That would explain the key card. And two, after midnight heading on to bed, I'll try to catch up with your VODs when I have the chance. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am so thankful that you decided, you chose to stay a bit past midnight to watch the stream. But please do remember, your health comes first. I want you to take a rest. The stream will not go anywhere. The VODs will always be there. My YouTube channel will have my VODs. Not the very same day, but you know, eventually. So if you miss out, it's always gonna be there. And and thank you so much for the head pets. I appreciate you, Kano. So please take a good rest, have a good night, and sleep well. Yep, which means this case will be solved in. Yay! You didn't tell me your name yet, little boy. If you want to know my name, all you have to do is ow! Stop babbling and... Dude, my German accent is not here. Stop babbling and tell me, now. It's Eustace Winner. I think we've established where the balance of power lies in this particular room. Have fun. Thank you so much, Humane. I will have fun. I appreciate you once again stopping by. Thank you so much for raiding with Pepita. And good night. Mr. Guy in charge? Here, this is from Grandma. What's this? Oh, the preliminary findings. Looks like it's game over for you, Edgeworth. This isn't a game, Mr. Winner. Alright, that's done. See you next Steph. Yeah, home time. I could murder a bowl of noodles right about now. We're out of here, everybody. Stay healthy. Yeah, no, isn't it past midnight for you as well? Let's see. So the wound on her head is from when she fell over after she died? Eustace. It was the candle holder that killed her, huh? And she died... It's almost 2 a.m. Wait! So you and Humane are near in the same time zone? Wow! How am I attracting all the Eastern Hemisphere people, huh? It's always the Eastern Hemisphere people that just like somehow stumbled onto stream. But you know, I'm not complaining. I love it. I am your guys' like late night entertainment. It's always, I always think of it as like whenever I go to sleep, whenever I lie down in bed, I go watch YouTube videos to help me sleep. I try to imagine that I'm that YouTube video for you guys for chat. So like to listen to me babble on while you fall asleep. And I appreciate that. I actually do like appreciate those videos, and I always hope to be that video source for people to fall asleep to. If I gotta move to Catendry to like live in a better time zone, it's all good, Kano. Also, I actually don't know if Grem moved. Do you know? She said that I actually, yeah, no, I can't tell if she moved or not. She's like, in my mind, she lives in Canada and America at the same time. She moved? Oh, she properly moved. Good for her. What now, Gavel? Very kind of you to share the coroner's findings with everybody, Eustace. But perhaps you should leave it there. You wouldn't want you to strain your voice, after all. No, that would be a tragedy. Anyway, that settles it. We need to arrest Kay Faraday. What? What the heck are you talking about? I think Eustace's meaning was very clear. Miss Faraday is a murderer. And though she is dressed differently than usual, this young lady covered in bandages is Miss Faraday herself, correct? You really need to arrest her here and now. If you do, then I'll be forced to object, loudly and forcefully. And as if further confirmation were needed, there it is. The committee was right to call your conduct into question. It is questionable in the extreme. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, just go. It's fine. Fine? This is anything but fine, Kay. I still don't remember anything. So maybe I did do it. Maybe I killed that poor woman and I just don't remember. The goddess smiles on those who confess their sins. It is her wish that our confessions cleanse us. Shut the fuck up, Verity! She applauds her commitment to the cause of justice, as do I. She has amnesia. What if she didn't do it? What would your goddess of justice say now? Judge Gavel, Eustace, if you really intend to arrest Kay, could you at least explain your grounds for doing so? I, for one, certainly don't intend to yield. Not until I've seen some evidence to support your accusations. Then allow me. Prepare to be hit with a face full of deductive genius, Edgeworth. Why I think Kay did it. They call it the human race because somebody has to win it, and that somebody is me. I won this race too. I saw it before anyone else did. Kay Faraday is the murderer, no doubt about it. She snuck into the committee chamber looking to do one of her trademark great thieving, which means that nobody but her could have killed Rosie Ringer. This is so much bullshit. Deductive genius. That was a total mess. And if Detective Gumshoe is saying that, you know it must be bad. I asked you to explain your grounds for arresting Kay, yet you have explained exactly nothing. True, but we haven't seen any proof of her innocence either. Let the poor girl be! She has amnesia, Jesus Christ! It's alright, Kay. Mr. Edgeworth will pull off a miracle somehow. You just gotta believe in him. My deductions are tracked to divine intervention, you know. Well, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, I hate for you to disappoint me. But in the event that you do, I will be sure to freely let you know. And that somebody is me. I want this race too. I care very little murder, no doubt about it. She snuck into the committee chamber looking to do some of her trademark great thieving. How? Oh, really? And what was she was trying to steal? Well, a file. A very particular file. One pertaining to your professional conduct, in fact, Mr. Edgeworth. And you can prove that she needed to decide badly enough to steal it. Overruled! Oh, there'll be no need to go into that. Well there, Mr. Prosecutor. No, that, won't be necessary. Please, Mr. Winner, continue. Nobody heard who killed Rosie. What if I presented the key card?
Hold it!
Would you mind explaining the grounds for your accusation in a little more detail? Well, if you insist, prepare to be wowed, Edgeworth. I figured it all out before anybody else even had the chance. Before I even saw the scene. No, before I even heard about the case. It's Boyd. Hello. I knew it right away. She did it. She's the murderer. It can't be anybody else. Also, hold on. There we go.
Hey, Void, how are you? Hey, Lahad. Yep, that's a sheep. Yep, that's a sheep. All right. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Said beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Said beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Said beep, beep, I'm a sheep. You're adorable. Thank you. I try. How are you doing, Lahan? I was watching your stream. I was watching you play Mordekaiser, and then I was watching you play Shen. I only got to watch those two games. How'd you do? Your ground. Yes. Sorry. Oh my god. I was just getting to that. Do I just present on this that she needs a keycard, but charging my headset right now and I did horrible top lane? I'm sorry to hear that. Top lane's an island, man. So at the mid and I'm having fun. That's good.
Hold it!
And you have proof that it could only have been Kay who committed the murder. Nope. Okay. For that, I believe would be the winning approach. The winning approach?
Overruled!
Yasuo and Bel'Veth is funny. Wait, you were playing Bel'Veth mid? That's crazy. And brave. Using Gabe based on that alone, it's a little tenuous even for you. That just means that there are other possible suspects when there clearly aren't, isn't? Okay, so... She snuck in, but she doesn't need to, because I'll make sure you get your precious thing. Rosie even said, I'll make sure you get...
Objection!
Does this count? No? Ugh. Frick, man.
Overruled!
His so-called evidence proves nothing. Huh? Really? Ugh. Make sure in there some substance. Okay, then maybe it's the, key card. Yeah, the key card is my...
Objection!
There we go. Are you familiar with this room, Mr. Winner? It certainly sounds like you are. What can I say? Winners know where winners go. I'm number 1, and 2, and 3. In other words, the majority of your work is second, if not third rate. Why do you always have to make fun of me? You can take it as a slight if you wish, but the fact remains that you seem unfamiliar with this keycard. Who do you take me for? Of course I'm familiar with it. You need one of those to get in here. Don't you? Have you no shame? Hey! Mr. Winner, do you really even suspect Kay? Of course I do! She did it! Faraday's the killer! Then perhaps you can tell us how Kay got into such a secure room as this without a key card. Ah! Well, she... You know, there was the... And she... Yeah? As we know, only members of the committee have key cards. Therefore, only they can enter. Precisely. Why is she agreeing with me? Please take a look at this. I had security pull the data earlier. As you can see, the door to this room was opened at 12:52 a.m. with Miss Ringer's keycard. We cannot know for certain, of course, but who's to say the culprit didn't enter the room with Miss Ringer, and then kill her over some sort of subsequent disagreement? It's certainly a plausible theory, but that's all it is. So what's your, so Lahad, what's your,
What's your win rate right now? What's your win-loss ratio today? For 1, it would require the victim and her murderer to have known one another. Yeah, and Kay didn't know the woman. I'm sure of it. No, that's not true. She did know. How can you possibly be sure of such a thing? That's pure speculation on your part, detective. There's no place for guesswork in the courtroom or at a crime scene. Hard evidence is what is required. 3-2? Nice! Not bad. That's plus 20 on ranked, right? Plus... No. It'd be plus 15 if it was me. Are you suggesting that... In that case, are you suggesting that you have said hard evidence to support your theory? Evidence that Kay Faraday and Rosie Ringer knew one another? But of course. What? I have here a letter. I get a plus 35 to win and lose 15. Must be nice. Dr. Harris found it in the victim's chest pocket. Another one of the victim's possessions. And you kept it to yourself until now. You planned for this, didn't you? Is that why? It was the candle holder that killed her, huh? And she died some late last night. What do you mean? You must get similar. I get like plus 20 and minus like 18. Like plus 27 or 24 minus 18. But perhaps you should leave it there. Yeah, I mean, I just hit gold and I'm just happy with it. And then I play norms and then just play for fun. I cannot play for like heavy comp anymore. It's just too much strain, especially when I'm playing support. And then like if I do well and get my ADC a lead, and then I need to like dip from bot lane to help out jungle or mid or top by being present, and then my bot lane gets overconfident, and then they get ambushed by 3 people bot lane, and then he loses all the fucking lead that he has, and I'm just like looking at him like, why are you so stupid? And then like they start challenging the enemy ADC 1v1 and then lose, and then are surprised that they keep losing 1v1 and then get far behind. Meanwhile, my top lane is just like goggling around, pushing top, maybe about to hit tower, and then he gets ganked top lane, and he's like, "Wow, how could I have seen that coming? I could have never known." And then like I look at his ward score, and he's like zero vision score, and then my like the only other competent player is probably like my jungler, which is very ironic because everyone plays a freaking jungler, but it's like I just like roam with the jungler all the time, and we get all the objectives, and then once we get all the objectives, like we're almost there, and then my jungler decides to freaking move away from gets dragon, chases the enemy support through mid lane towards top, and then they leave the whole enemy team to take Otacon for free! Sorry. This is personal experience. Like, what are you doing? We had Otacon for free, why are you chasing support? Fucking global taunt, man. Shall I read it for you? Rosie, thanks so much for agreeing to help with my plan. Now we can both get what we want. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago. Hey, this would seem to indicate pretty strongly that the two of them were accomplices, wouldn't you say? Accomplices in the plot to steal from the very room in which we are standing. No. Wait, so your principal suspect is Miss Kay Faraday, for the second crime as well as Miss Ringer's murder. I'm the principal suspect? Don't listen to her! It's all lies! All of it! I mean, she's a suspect, no more, no less. You're not like that. You never do any of the stuff they're accusing you of. How do you explain the letter, detective? Like Mr. Winter, I suspected that Judge Gabelle herself had some proofs to support her accusations. I didn't expect it to be quite so definitive. Nicely done, Gabelle! Thank you, Eustace.
Hold it!
We're not done here yet. I still have questions, and you'd better have answers. Would you mind if I handle this, Eustace? Be my guest. Have fun arguing Edgeworth into the ground. Alright. As the letter more than adequately proves, Miss Faraday and Miss Ringer were acquainted. It seems Miss Faraday has helped in a plot of some kind, but for whatever reason, their alliance must have broken down. Miss Ringer lost her life in the Little Orphanage. She had one lost card to play. The letter she kept safe in her left chest pocket, which spells out the name of her killer. That doesn't mean anything, man. Of course. Don't do this out of pride, Miles Edgeworth. If you're going to fail, do it on somebody else this time. Hey, whose side on you on? So, there's only one side to be on, Scruffy. The side of the truth. Wolf Wolf the new Demolish is fun with Yasuo. Wait! They updated Demolish? Wait, they changed Demolish? How? Wait, I need to know. Well, if there's only one side to be on, then it has to be on the winning. Ah! Quiet, you. I thought exactly. Miss Faraday and Miss Ringer are acquainted. Yeah, okay. As for Miss Ringer's help in the plot of some kind, whatever reason, their alliance must have broken down. There's now a 3 on hit. Wait. Instead of 6? Like a 3 charge? But I'm sure. Or hit tower 3 times and it procs. Oh, wait, I actually kind of like that. But I'm sure our investigation.
Objection!
Wait, I like that.
Overruled.
Connection to the victim, backed up by supporting evidence on scene. How much more conclusive could it be? And here what's more, where is your proof to the contrary?
Hold it!
Where? Example, the police's #1 priority was handing it over to me. Indicate her heart's desire that her killer be brought. I think you're over dramatizing it. You said the letter was in the victim's left chest pocket. Wait, that's actually really good. Wait, oh, we want her to, we want to press? Okay.
Hold it!
Can you tell us any more about this plot? Theft?
Objection!
Report the letter. I'm not gonna.
Overruled.
Miss Faraday and Miss Ringer were involved in the plot to steal something.
Hold it!
Okay, kill. I would be circumstantial. Not when we have.
Hold it!
I'm grateful for Miss Ringer's cooperation, just the letter says. I think that more than adequately. Okay, well, I pressed on everything, I believe.
Hold it!
Okay, we've done that.
Objection! Overruled.
Until then, Charlie, I'm going back diving and testing more items and builds. Alright. Okay, wait. So... if it was in their chest pocket, then it should have been stabbed. We would have had stab holes too, no? So the victim kept the most vital clue of all closer to her heart. How very touching. The voices of the dead fight to be heard, and even then, they don't always reach us. But her voice rang loud and true, and it told us that Miss Faraday is her killer. Heh! I think may have misheard her, Your Honor, or perhaps an evil spirit was trying to mislead you. Hey! You take that back! Perhaps we should try listening to the words of the coroner's report instead. By all means, if I recall correctly, the victim was stabbed on her left side. No. Yes, I'm afraid so. You claim that the letter was found in the victim's left chest pocket, right where she was stabbed by the candle holder. Indeed, 3 puncture wounds to the chest, and yet not one to the letter. Miraculous, no? Well, Judge Gavel, how do you explain that? Because I can think of one explanation. The letter was deliberately placed there after the fact in order to cast suspicion on K.A. Someone went to a lot of trouble to create the crime scene we see before us. And that someone is the real culprit, who almost certainly also forged this letter. It's clear that the culprit intended to frame K by means of that letter. And you fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Objection!
No! Faraday did it! The letter was... It was in her other pocket, yeah! Huh? Seriously? The whole left chest pocket thing was a mistake. Whoever reported it must have meant their left. Ah! Ah! Stop your foolish floundering, you foolishly foolish fool! Or how do you just that incurably foolish? Why do you keep whipping me? And stop making fun of my deductions. Ah! There, I saved you the trouble of disciplining him. Yes, even though I had no intention to do so. The letter is stained with blood, which suggests it has been placed somewhere on her left side. Especially a funny item called Fiend Hunter Bolts that give me guaranteed crits for 3 autos, but if I already crit, it gets converted to 10. Ooh. Effect procs on ulting also grants 50% attack speed. So the wind shooter's abuse is the hardest. That's disgusting. So like Q. So Q1, Q2, Q3, and then anything after it crits. It's true damage. What the fuck? Therefore, I doubt there was some sort of mistaken report. Or you could just like auto Q, right? Like, so that on Q3 it's true damage. Gavel, say something! No objections? Good, then allow me to continue. So we have established the existence of a second suspect. No, we haven't! The murderer had to get in here, remember? Who else could have gotten in apart from Faraday and Ringer? Whoever it was would have needed a key card. Judge Gavel proposed that the killer entered this room together with the victim. But what if there is something questionable about the very basis of her theory itself? This piece of evidence points to another suspect other than K. The thing that you just gave us! The key card record! Look again at the key card record provided by Judge Gavel a short while ago. As already noted, the victim's key card was used at 12:52 a.m., but you will note that someone else's key card is also listed. A mystery person who could have entered beforehand and lay in wait for the victim, you mean? This other person entered at 10:15 p.m., so it's certainly not outside the realm of possibility. Except, I'm afraid it is. And where's your evidence, huh, Your Honor? My evidence? I am the evidence detective. It was my keycard. Oh, why didn't it say so? There's nothing suspicious about a committee member entering the chamber as I please, is there? So you're the killer then? Perhaps not, but that's also not exonerating the evidence you seem to think it is. Unless you can also prove that you yourself didn't murder your colleague.
Overruled.
What utter nonsense. What would I have to gain from killing her?
Objection!
I am sure you know how I'm going to answer that, Your Honor. I believe further investigation will shed light on any motives you might have had.
Overruled.
I am a faithful servant of the goddess. Why would I ever resort to an act of crime? Also, mid-lane empowered tier 3 boots that grant an empowered recall every 12 minutes with Berserker's tier 3 getting lifesteal on his pushing back, sustain now viable, and rushing IE instead. So what you're telling me is Callista Mid. Her passive gets increased jump speed, jump distance upon boot tier. Specifically the wording boot tier. So Callista Mid. I use my key card, that much is true. But my reason for entering this room is far from questionable. Then perhaps you care to tell us why. You so hear me out, right? You go base crit damage is now 200% as well overall for everyone. Sheesh! No, okay, so yeah, so hear me out. You Callista Mid and then kill and then use the Black Spear on a tank jungler. And then you have an APC. So maybe something like Ziggs or Cassiopeia. And a tank support, and then you have a heavy bruiser, like Aatrox. You get Aatrox top, and your team fight goes in like if it's like your support engages, and then it's an extra item slot. Yeah, but I'm talking about Callista. Callista Mid. Callista Mid getting her tier 3 boots is gonna be disgusting. There's certain preparations to make. Preparations for murder? Sounds pretty suspicious to me. I'm not at liberty to share what I was preparing for. But I'm sure Prosecutor Edgeworth can make an educated guess. I'm gonna be intentionally obtuse and say that it was for... Alright, children, that's enough. It's good to keep our skills and our tongue sharp, especially when we're young, but that'll do for now. Who in the... Oh my god, is Eustace Winter's dad? Really takes me back to the days of my youth. Back when I would wrangle with a certain detective. Also, we have an ad break. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Didn't need them anyway. Only time I ever got them for Pike in certain situations. Also, my ear is itching. Someone's talking shit about me. I'll be right back. My ear feels better. Oh my god, that was itchy as hell. Alright, so chat, this is a perfect time to get a quick water break and stretch and check your posture. Because it's good for your health. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, hold on. He disappeared, you know. I hope he's out there somewhere, living his best life. Sorry. I meant to, sorry, I meant to check on my... There we go, this. While we were waiting. Is there anything? No. Okay. Okay, no, he... Do we know? Does it update? No. But I wanna bet you this guy is used... Oh, whoops. I get so emotional. The tears, I can't stop them. Whoops. He's either, yeah, he's probably Eustace Winner's dad. Or Rosie Ringer's dad. I don't know. He's old enough to be one of their dads. Also, every time I look at Kay Faraday's current getup, I keep thinking that's a nun habit. Instead of her hair. Because her hair is so different, man. And we're back from the ad break. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get back into the show right away. Chairman Winner. Okay, it is Winner's dad. Eustace's dad. So, a bit of nepotism going on, eh? Ah, Verity, my girl. Do you ever stop working? Your dedication puts us all to shame. And this is young Francisca I see before me. Dear child, when did you get so big? Uncle Winner. It's been far too long. And so formal, I thought we were like family. You used to sit on my knee and shout, Uncle Winner, Vina at the top of your little lungs. Ah, but time goes by so fast, very fast. One can't help but shed a tear. Dad, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? A committee member has been murdered, and you're in charge of the case, my boy. What's this? Bring your props to work day? Silence! Do you have any idea who he is? This man is practically the right hand of the goddess herself. Every time you say goddess, it just sounds more and more corrupt. A former chief prosecutor and the current chairman of the Committee for the Prosecutorial Excellence. Now, Verity, there's no need to bring all that up. I'm just a harmless old man, really. Allow me to apologize for detective rudeness. I am Miles Edgeworth, correct? And your little subordinate, Dick Gumshoe. I am Excelsius Winner, father to this idiot boy, among other things. My wife and I were so happy when he was born. And now she's gone too. Heaven only knows to where. Dad, Here, use my handkerchief. Thank you, son. You're a good boy, in your own silly way. Like father, like son, I suppose, though it's hard to say who's the bigger fool. Well, Verity, how goes the investigation? Thank you for asking, sir. We have identified a prime suspect, one Kay Faraday. We are currently trying.
Objection!
You don't have nearly enough to make your prime suspect, and you know it. Or have you forgotten what we just discovered about the letter?
Objection!
I told you, that was just a mix-up. They got the wrong part. Yeah. Don't test my patience. Alright, that's enough. Let's all calm down, shall we? I'm sorry you had to see that, sir. My most apologies. I think you've all made your cases very clearly, all except for you, Eustace. What? But, Dad! We are prosecutors, and it is our duty to identify suspects and bring them to justice. But I wouldn't dare call someone a suspect without evidence or a motive. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, I know all about your relationship to the accused. Thick as thieves seems pretty apt based on what I've heard. Kay's no criminal. She's helped us catch the bad guys loads of times. Much about this case is still unclear, sir. Please, you have to let us... it's heartwarming, really. The bonds of friendships are so strong among the young. But, circumstances being what they are, I'm afraid those bonds won't be enough. What the heck is that supposed to mean? The prosecutor's office needs this case cleared up as quickly as possible. Time is oh so precious, and we have so little of it, and there are so many other cases. I'm sorry, but you understand, of course, don't you? Alright, Miss Kay Faraday. Time to come along quietly. Yes, sir. You're not taking her! She's innocent, I tell you! To defy the chairman of the committee is to defy the law itself. It is an act so brazen. No one is the law! If you claim to be the fucking law, then the law is corrupt. Are you prepared for Mr. Edgeworth to lose his badge over this detective? So either Kay goes down or Mr. Edgeworth loses his badge? What the heck am I supposed to do? You use his badge to seal yourselves? Oh, how could the committee too has fallen? Kay, you're innocent. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Thank you. We've only known each other for a short while, but you've been very kind. And I'm sorry. Sorry for being a criminal. Your contrition has been noticed, Miss Faraday, and will be conveyed to the Goddess of Justice. She has amnesia, you fucking fool! Arrgh! So all I wanted was to be like my father. To become an attorney and fight for those who can't fight for themselves. And now you're in that position, but now my fate is tied to that of this one tiny badge. One tiny badge against the life of a dear acquaintance. Who am I kidding? There's nothing to weigh up here. I guess this is it. Goodbye, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Yeah! Judge Gavel, a moment, please. Yes, what is it? Your badge! What is the meaning of this? I am returning it. From this day forth, I'm a prosecutor no longer. But, Mr. Edgeworth! What are you doing? Miles Edgeworth, explain yourself right now. You're giving it all up just like that? You can't mean it, sir. Tell me you're kidding. Please! If you're not a prosecutor anymore, then what does that make me? I have one duty and one duty alone. To pursue the truth. If being a prosecutor means that I must turn a blind eye to the very truth before me, then I will gladly shed the title to be free. I'll carve my own path. One I believe in. I won't let my search for the truth end here.
Objection!
Are you running away from the Von Karma? From me? Say what you will, Francisca. You won't change my mind. So you're leaving me behind again. I'll never forgive you for this. Never! Does she like him? No. This is all my fault. None of this would have happened if it wasn't for me. Wait! Kate! Don't go! You stay right where you are, detective. But sir! I'm not a prosecutor anymore. Don't say that! Where you go, I go, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm always there, right by your side. There's no need for you to do that now. Simply focus on your job and do what you can. Well now, this is no good, is it? We've let a dangerous criminal run free. I try, and I try. And yet, it's never enough. There's no need to worry, sir. We'll set up a cordon. She won't get far. She'd better not. I'll be very disappointed in you if she does. Oh, poor Eustace. Yeah, you know, this is kind of your own fault, lady. Okay, that's a good cliffhanger to end on. Alright, chat. That is it for now. Alright, let's end it here. We'll raid out to my sister. I wonder if we can raid Zion Z. Okay, this is her Twitch channel, so that you guys can watch right before, get the ad out of the way before we raid. So that's it. That's it for now. I'll see y'all later in the next stream. I've done everything backwards. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I hope everyone has a great day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, please remember to take care of yourselves. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Also, I forgot. This is our raid message. If you're subscribed, here's a second raid message. Copy, paste it on your stream. Wait, is my... Okay. Okay, no, okay. So here's the alternate rated message. If you're subscribed, use that. If you're not, use the first one. Either works. Just as long as you show my sister your love, that's all. That's good enough for me. Thank you so much, Nell, Gwyn, and sorry, Pepita. Thank you so much for the raids. Thank you all so much, my friends, for stopping on by to support the channel. I truly appreciate you, and I hope to see y'all in the next stream. All right, bye bye.